There were plenty of thrills and spills and wonderful overtaking moves at this weekend's Austrian Grand Prix, but there was a dark cloud that overshadowed the action on track, with some off-track cleaning up needing to be done by the FIA, the marshals and fans in the stands as well. And that's where we will look at the fallout from the Austrian Grand Prix this Monday. I'm Ollie Wilson for GPFans, and here are the headlines in the world of Formula One to start the week. Max Verstappen has condemned the incidents of fan abuse that cast a dark cloud over the weekend's Austrian Grand Prix, saying a normal human being would not have acted in the way that some fans did. There were reports of racial, misogynistic and homophobic abuse coming from the stands, especially in the areas where the Orange Army of Max Verstappen fans were concentrated around the circuit. The sport has been quick to condemn the abuse some fans suffered as unacceptable, along with Red Bull team principal Christian Horner, who said he was shocked by the incidents. Lewis Hamilton's reaction to the weekend has been to call the F1's We Race as One movement as just words, after a number of his supporters suffered from the abhorrent behaviour, while Verstappen too has been quick to condemn the fans in the stands, saying, "All the things that happened, these things shouldn't happen. I read a few shocking things, so that is clearly not okay. I shouldn't even need to say this. There should be a general understanding that these things shouldn't happen. A normal human being should think like that and should behave like that." The Dutch driver suggested that although not an excuse, excessive alcohol consumption could have been a catalyst for some of the incidents, with the World Championship leader implying that maybe an alcohol limit needs to be put in place on supporters in the stands to help prevent such behaviour. Elsewhere, Ferrari driver Carlos Sainz has criticised the marshals at the Red Bull ring for their slow reaction to his blazing Ferrari after a fire broke out on his F175 on lap 58 of the Austrian Grand Prix. While the Scuderia got many things right this weekend, with Mattia Binotto discussing how the team implemented a high-pressure strategy on Max Verstappen to force the Red Bull driver to wear out his tyres early on, giving Binotto's team control in the strategic battle, leading to a top-of-the-podium finish for Charles Leclerc. However, Carlos Sainz wasn't so lucky after his power unit failed 13 laps from the finish, as he was lining up a move for second on Verstappen before it burst into flames, as the Spanish driver sat in the car with his foot on the brake to prevent his vehicle rolling back down the hill and on to the live circuit. "I was calling the marshals to come and help me to put something on the tyres to stop the car rolling down, but I think the whole process was a bit slow," said Sainz. "At some point, there was too much fire, so I really had to get a move on and jump out independently. It was at that point that the first marshal arrived and stopped the car." The delayed reaction of the volunteer marshals, who are normally heavily praised for their services in a Grand Prix weekend, has caused Sainz to ask the FIA to look at the incident and see what could have been done to speed up the process of getting to him, especially in such a perilous position. Now, it wasn't all doom and gloom this weekend. You can catch all the positive fallout from the Austrian Grand Prix as well on gpfans.com.